Now, we're never going to stop fighting to cut waste and abuse in Washington. We do have to rein in deficits that have been accumulating for too long. Families across the country are tightening their belts and making tough decisions. It's time for the federal government to do the same. And that's why I proposed specific steps last night to bring the deficit down. And I'm grateful that the Senate just passed, as we were flying down here to Florida, a rule called pay-as-you-go, or pay-go. That was a big reason we had record surpluses in the 1990s instead of the record deficits that were handed to me when I walked into office. Look, it's a very simple concept, this pay-go. It basically just says you got to pay as you go. It's sort of how you live. At least after you cut up those credit cards. It basically says, you want to start a new program? Start a new program. But you've got to end an old one that pays for it. If you want to cut taxes, great, cut taxes, but you got to figure out how to fill the revenue that results when you lose that tax revenue. So the idea is just honest accounting. That's what's needed. And let me say one more word about health care. I just got to, I'm gnawing on this bone a little bit. I know that the longer the process worked through on a complicated issue like this, the uglier it looked. You know, and it doesn't help when you've got the insurance industry spending several $100 million advertising against it, but after a while, people didn't know what to think. And you start asking yourselves, what's in it for me? And as I said last night, I take my share of the blame for not explaining our approach more clearly, but this problem's not going to go away. The tough stories I read in letters at night, they're not stopping. I'm not going to walk away from these efforts. And I won't walk away from you. And I don't think Congress should walk away either. We are going to keep working to get this done, and I hope we can get some Republicans to join Democrats in understanding the urgency of the problem.